Welcome, King Lizard, Xbox 360 and Forza Motorsport 4 at MOTEGI Twin Ring Speedway. So I'm currently driving a new tune I've just created for a Jaguar XJ220. This is a S700 class event list race, part of that Speedway events. There's basically a whole classes have got Speedway events, and this is the S700 class from MOTEGI Twin Ring. So as you can see, I got out in front quite early there. A bit of a push there from this Jaguar XJ220. Not a bad tune, first attempt. My original tune obviously has been lost because of my data loss, but it's quite a respectable tune. Did me well, got me through this hardest AI race, so I'm quite happy with that. So if you're looking for something decent in terms of an XJ220 tune, take a look on my storefront. I'll post this at the end of this recording, and then any of you guys want a decent XJ220, at least for Speedway. I don't know about other tracks, I've not tried it yet, but it seems to be quite a good car. I managed to get a 39.730, so that was probably, I get a little bit better than that, I think, on one of the next laps. Obviously I'm playing it hard with damage, so anything I clip always going to affect my car performance. In addition, obviously there's tyre wear. I think I turned tyre wear off. Actually, that's not true. I turned tyre wear off, so I've literally got the hard AI but no tyre wear or fuel consumption, mainly because I forget. Plus also it makes the videos longer. So a nice steep bank into that corner. We're into lap 4. That's interesting. It was showing me a 39, now it's showing me a 40. Maybe dirty or not. That must have been a clean 40 and the other one must have been a dirty 39 or something. I do get 39 at some point on this race. So we're into the 4th lap, coming into our 5th. Didn't see this car return to Forza 5. Can't remember if it's in a Horizon or not. I don't think so actually. So it's a car that's kind of been dropped from the roster at the moment. Not a bad car actually. I generally used to quite enjoy this car. It's quite a challenging car on the technical track, I remember that, but I did get quite a good tune together originally for technical tracks as well. But I'm finding it, like I said, on this Speedway, this particular tune's working well. I don't know whether it'll adapt to a technical track technical track. I guess we'll have to see. Something like Nuremberg would be a good place to test it, I suppose. So at this point I'm well in the lead. 6th lap, there you go, that's my clean, that's the best I get. The 39.274 is the best time I get in this race. And I did think, I don't think I've got tyre wear on, but I was starting to wonder if I did, because I did seem to get rough around the edges as the race progressed. Kind of got slippier. There's one section, I think in lap 12, where I nearly come off, but managed to maintain it. And also I found that on not so much this end of the track, but the other end of the track, I was really having to back off the accelerator because the car was starting to go. This top end of the track, or first front end of the track, I could actually plough around almost at top speed. So this is my first lap. Lapping, that car's had an accident with someone. I didn't hit anyone in this race, thankfully. That looks like a Diablo GTR, I think. I did see a few of those on this track. That's not the car to drive, it seems, because they were all at the back of the pack. You know, it's a 14 lap race, this one. I think we're 7 in, no, we're 8 in now. You see there I went down by 2 seconds almost. This car, obviously Jaguar's car, released, I'm not sure when it was, I think it was in I'm trying to think, I was trying to remember something back in the day. I mean, I think it was around 92. I saw one of those on the road, and I know at that time they'd just been heavily discounted by Jaguar because they were trying to sell their stock off, because it didn't, you know, it was pretty much a flop for them. So I think it was probably a 1990 car, maybe a 91 car, the XJ220. I don't know for sure, but I just remember seeing one on the road, and I know at the time I'd heard that they were, you know, heavily discounting them because of the problems they, you know, problems they encountered trying to sell it. That was a nice overtake there, quite dangerous because it's pretty close to that corner. Another Diablo GTR left behind there. Well, that's lapped him. I've got 2 more in the distance. Such a quite a unique car, this XJ220. I can't say I've ever seen anything quite like it, to be honest. And it's massive. You see one in real life, they are just so wide, it's unreal. I mean, that's how it caught my attention, because I was driving through Aldermaston at the time in Hampshire, and this thing came plodding down the main high street, and it was, you know, huge, absolutely huge car. It was actually a racing green colour. That seemed to be the typical colour most people would go for. But I've chucked on this, you know, it's darker blue. I quite like that darker blue. So how are we getting on that? So I'm up, met my first XJ220 now. Give me a bit of a tough time there. Nearly takes me again on this corner and then just backs off. And I don't know if he backed off because he thought I was going to have an accident with him, or he backed off because he couldn't get around the corner at the speed I was going. So I take 2 of them there on the corner. Now there is actually a Bugatti in here as well, one of the older style Bugattis, can't remember the model now. I saw that off the pack on the replay there. That's where I nearly lost it there. I just managed to regain it, but as you see I go out quite wide there, and I've really got to slow down for that wall. But yeah, I think it seems like the Bugatti was probably the lead car, because nearer the end I catch up with a McLaren F1. I'm just not far behind the McLaren F1 when the race finishes, which is going to be a lap away. So see, no improvement on the time there, 39.274 seconds. So that was pretty much achieved. See there again, I'm losing the back end. That's why I was wondering about whether I had tyre wear on or not. I'm flying down behind. I think this is a Ferrari F. It's either an F. Might get a good look at it actually before I say anything. Let's have a look. It's definitely an F50 of some flavour. Looks like an F50 standard, I think that is. It might be a GT. So we're in the last lap. I'll take this opportunity to thank you for watching. Please do leave me some feedback, some comments. Obviously a subscribe would be great, but any comments you leave will help me make the site better, so please do so. And I hope to see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed. Actually, again, I keep cutting myself off short there. I thought I'd have a quick look at the leaderboards. So I'm 24,000th in the world, brings me into the top 4%. I'm only actually, I say only, but I'm 4 seconds off the best time there in this. Obviously, I originally drove a Ferrari F50 back in 2012 when I got that time. Seems like the Roussillon Q1 is the car to go for. I did have a pretty good tune for that car, so I might have to dig that out at some point. But thanks for watching. Anyway, I'll be back again soon. Take care.